Hey everyone, welcome back into our Wednesday night newscast. Mike Schultz with you once again. Taking a look at the weather. Man, it was gorgeous out there today. Temperatures close to 40 degrees in some areas. I saw the thermometer on some of the signs out there showing 40 degrees, but the official high for the day was 36 degrees, but still warming up and making a sloppy mess out there. If you didn't have your windshield wiper basin filled up, you were in a world of hurt because there's a lot of times you getting it blurred away. Keep an eye on your headlights too. Make sure they're cleaned off too. Pile driver slew. Gabby B was out there and captured this beautiful photograph here. Nice overflow. And again, the colors are gorgeous, the winter colors. And as always, if you have a photograph you want to share, by all means, send to photos@ktbf11.com. Your numbers look like this. Today's high, 36 degrees for the high, 32 degrees freezing right now. Low last night, 19. Record high, 1957, 44 degrees above. In 1951, it dropped down to 41 below. Sunrise and sunset, about 10 hours and 34 minutes of daylight. That's a gain of 7 minutes from yesterday. On our satellite and radar, more clouds moving in from the west. One system we got to keep an eye on is way out to the west. That's going to be the big one for this weekend, but this one's still going to provide quite a bit of moisture and give us maybe a couple inches of snow tomorrow night. As that system moves out, the other system will take its place, and we'll keep an eye on that and let you know more about that tomorrow night, but that could be a real big one for us. What's going on across the rest of the state? Well, over southeast Alaska, it's raining. 38 degrees at Juneau, 40 at Ketchikan. Also rain around Ketchikan, or I should say Kodiak, 43. Around the Anchorage Bowl, it's some showers there, 40 degrees, pretty warm. Cold Bay, 34 degrees, and mixed rain and snow. Over the west coast, chilling down around Nome, 50 degrees for the high there. Even colder at Barrow, 8 degrees below zero. And cloudy skies with partly cloudy skies at Fort Yukon and 22 above. So some pretty good contrast in temperatures there. Lower 48 weather, a little bit of weather to talk about, mainly over the eastern half of the country. The western half looking pretty good. Chilling down for Denver, 16 degrees for the high, and Phoenix at 70 degrees, so a good contrast. And over the eastern half of the country, that's where all the weather's happening. New Orleans, 82 degrees, Atlanta, 78 rain, and over the northeast, it is snowing. On the satellite and radar, you can see a real good strong line of jet stream taking all that moisture and a real contrast in the temperatures, showing where the freezing precipitation is at and the heavier rain causing some flooding in the Ohio Valley. And as far as what's going on right now, you can see the icy mix is stretching all the way from Dallas to the northeast and expected to move into Boston. 2 more inches of snow, and they're going to break their all-time record for snowfall, and I don't think they're going to have any problem making that. The jet stream is a good news, I should say. As you can see by later on this weekend, it moves even further to the north, allowing a big warm-up for the entire, well, 2/3 of the country, and that's good news for them. All right, back to Alaska for tomorrow. No violent weather to talk about. Cloudy skies at Barrow, chance for snow in Fort Yukon and Nome. Here in the interior, we'll be looking at snow developing by afternoon for Healy and Fairbanks with cloudy skies at Delta Junction. Over southeast Alaska, the rains are going to come. In fact, they're going to be heavy in the Ketchikan area with 45 degrees for the high there. To the southwest we go, looking at snow showers for Bethel, partly cloudy skies at Cold Bay, and showers in the Kodiak region. And as far as what's going on in the rain in the south central sections, rain and snow in Anchorage and at Homer, snow showers for Valdez. Okay, let's take a look at our kids' weather for today. And once again, we've been talking with the kids from Wood River Elementary School. And as far as our question, well, we're going to have a question from a young man tonight.
This is my weather question. Sometimes around the time a storm happens, there can be a very weird cloud formation that happens. It kind of looks like these strips of clouds that happen alongside each other. I don't know why it happens, and especially why it happens around storms.
Well, Porter, that's probably being caused by winds right behind the storm. As it moves out, it always pulls in strong winds behind it, and it helps to shape the clouds in those really interesting formations. And again, thanks for that question, and thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. Tomorrow night, we're going to have the teacher here with an interesting weather fact to share with all of us. Here's your forecast for the remainder of the night. Cloudy skies, scattered snow showers, 16 degrees for the overnight low, cooling down a little bit from last night. Tomorrow's high, not as warm as it was today, and we'll have snow developing throughout the day into the evening hours with maybe a couple inches possible tomorrow night. But the big news is on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're looking at quite a bit of snowfall coming in, and temperatures will be cooling down dramatically. In fact, you see the overnight lows dropping down to the single digits to minus teens below zero. Also looking at daytime highs, only 5 above by Monday and Tuesday. And it could be a pretty decent amount of snow. We'll know more tomorrow night, but things are shaping up that we're going to be getting out the snow shovel for sure.